Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to explore one of the most fascinating scientific ideas ever proposed, the Big Bang Theory. This theory explains how the universe began and how it has evolved over billions of years. According to scientists, the universe started about 13.8 billion years ago from an extremely hot and dense state. From that moment, space itself began expanding, giving birth to everything we see today, including galaxies, stars, planets, and even life itself. Many people imagine the Big Bang as a huge explosion in space, but that is not exactly correct. The Big Bang was not an explosion in space, it was the expansion of space itself. At the very beginning, the entire universe was compressed into an incredibly small point. Then, suddenly, space began expanding rapidly, carrying matter and energy with it in all directions. In the first tiny fraction of a second, something extraordinary happened. Scientists believe the universe experienced a process called cosmic inflation. During inflation, the universe expanded faster than the speed of light for a brief moment. This rapid growth helped shape the structure of the universe and explains why the cosmos appears smooth and uniform on very large scales. As the universe expanded, it also began to cool down. In the earliest moments, temperatures were so high that matter could not exist as we know it. Instead, the universe was filled with pure energy and extremely small particles. Gradually, these particles began forming protons, neutrons, and electrons, which later became the building blocks of atoms. About 3 minutes after the Big Bang, the universe cooled enough for protons and neutrons to combine. This process formed the nuclei of the first elements. Hydrogen and helium became the most abundant elements in the universe. Even today, these two elements still make up most of the cosmic matter found in stars and galaxies. However, atoms themselves had not yet formed. The universe was still extremely hot, and electrons could not stay attached to atomic nuclei. Instead, space was filled with a glowing plasma made of charged particles and radiation. Light could not travel freely because it constantly interacted with these particles. Around 380,000 years later, the universe cooled enough for electrons to finally combine with nuclei. This created the first stable atoms. At that moment, light was finally able to travel freely through space. The leftover radiation from this moment still exists today and is known as the cosmic microwave background. The cosmic microwave background is one of the strongest pieces of evidence for the Big Bang Theory. Scientists have detected this faint radiation using advanced satellites and telescopes. It acts like a snapshot of the universe when it was very young, helping scientists understand how the cosmos looked billions of years ago. After atoms formed, the universe entered a period known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. During this time, there were no stars or galaxies yet. The universe was mostly filled with hydrogen gas. Slowly, gravity began pulling matter together, forming dense regions where the first stars would eventually ignite. Hundreds of millions of years later, the first stars were born. These stars were extremely massive and very bright. Inside their cores, nuclear fusion produced enormous amounts of energy and created heavier elements such as carbon and oxygen. When these early stars reached the end of their lives, many exploded as powerful supernovae. These explosions scattered heavy elements across space. Over time, these elements became the building blocks for planets, moons, and eventually life. As more stars formed, gravity began pulling them together into enormous groups called galaxies. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, formed billions of years ago and contains hundreds of billions of stars. One of the most important discoveries in astronomy came in the 1920s. Astronomers observed that distant galaxies are moving away from us. This observation revealed that the universe is expanding. The farther a galaxy is, the faster it appears to move away. This discovery suggests that if we go back in time, the universe must have once been much smaller and denser. Tracing this expansion backward leads scientists to the conclusion that everything began with the Big Bang. Despite its success, the Big Bang Theory does not answer every question. Scientists still wonder what happened before the Big Bang and what caused the universe to begin expanding in the first place. Modern research also studies mysterious components of the universe called dark matter and dark energy. These invisible forces appear to control the motion of galaxies and the expansion of the universe. Looking into the future, scientists believe the universe may continue expanding forever. Over trillions of years, stars will burn out, galaxies will drift apart, and the universe may eventually become cold and dark. The Big Bang Theory helps us understand our cosmic origins. From a tiny, hot beginning to the vast universe we see today, this theory reveals the incredible story of how everything came into existence. And even now, scientists continue exploring the mysteries of the universe, searching for answers to the biggest questions about space, time, and reality.